Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to draw a cheetah. So we're going to be writing the word cheetah first, and this drawing is kind of hard. So hopefully I can go a little bit slow, and maybe we might not have enough time for some other videos. But let's do the cheetah drawing first, and then we'll see how much time we have. And then also we're going to be trying to make a box out of the construction paper um, that some of us have. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Kayla. So get your sketch notebooks out, and we're going to draw a cheetah. So this one is going to be hard. Hopefully we can all follow along, and I will try to go kind of slow so we can pay more attention. So the first thing we're going to do is write the word cheetah. So let's go ahead and start with the letter C. Everything is lowercase. There are no capital letters. Maybe the C is capital. So let's just make the C capital. C, H, E, E, T, A, H. Cheetah. So this one is going to be, like I said, it's going to be hard. I'm going to try to go a little bit slow, and and if we get lost or we need a little bit more help, maybe we can like retry it again at 11 with Hugo. So the first thing we're going to want to do is with the two E's, we're going to close them so we can make circles. So first thing is the two E's, um, close them. So we're gonna make a circle. And after that, we're going to, from the top of the letter H to the top of the letter T, we're going to go up a little bit and make ear. And then we're going to go to the other side and make another ear before we get to the letter T. There we go. So that's what we've done so far. The next thing we're going to do is on the letter H, we're going to close it and make a little circle. And below the eyes, we're going to be making a little triangle. A little triangle. And we're going to be making 3 lines coming out of that triangle. So a line going down, a line to the side, and another line to the side. And once we do that, we're going to be making like fur, so like little spikes, and going down into this is the mouth. So we're going to be making a little bit of fur and then go down, and the same on the other side. I'm going to be making a little bit of fur and down. So hopefully I haven't lost anyone yet. After we do that, we're going to be making little dots where the nose is on top of the mouth. Little dots. So once we have the little dots, the next thing we're going to do is from the eyes, we're going to be making 2 lines going down. So from the eyes, we're going to make like an oval shaped line a little bit. So just go like this, and the same for the other eye. And that's So that's some of the cheetah's facial features. So a lot of cheetahs have this. And then we're going to just put little dots on the inside to give our cheetah eyes. After we do that, we're going to work a little bit on the ears. So, and to make it seem like, but to make the ears look a little bit better, all we do is draw little lines inside. And the next thing we're going to do is with the letter A, we're going to connect it to the letter H, to the top of the letter H. So just make a little line. And then on top of the other letters that we can use, so the A and the H, on top of that, just make like little claws. And the bottom of those letters, we're gonna just close them out, so we're gonna connect them. We're going to connect them, and then the next thing we're going to do is make a line from what used to be an A down into the side of the face of the cheetah. So go up, and that's going to be the cheetah's little claw or little paw. And after that, we're going to do the same for the other side. So we're going to go all the way to the other side of the claw. And so we're going to go down and make a little claw and just go down some more. And before that, before going any further, we're just going to make a circle inside the paw. So right here is where it's going to get a little bit tricky. So once we make the line going down a little bit, we're gonna make the line go down a little bit. We're going to go down some more. We'll make another line, and then add the other paw here. So maybe that paw came out looking a little bigger than my other paw. That's all right. And then we're going to work on the back of the cheetah, and that's where it's going to get a little bit more tricky, because it's going to be a lot of imagination and a lot of trying to get this a little bit correct. And to do that, we're going to work on the cheetah's body. So we're just going to go from the other side of the cheetah's face, go down a little bit, and then go down straight, and then make like a little circle, and then we're going to go down. So yeah, right there is going to be a little hard. I'm going to keep it like that for about for the next 10 seconds. So once we have this, try to recreate that, so try to copy this. We'll work on the leg, on the back legs of the cheetah. So a little toe, another toe, another toe, and then we're going to go back up and go back again into a little oval shape. Then after we do that, all we have to do is connect it to. So cheetahs are slim, and then like so. Yeah, my cheetah's looking like, I don't know, kind of weird, but that's okay. And now we have to work on the last leg. So we have one paw up here, one paw, two paws up front, and one paw on the back. We need another paw. And to do that, we're going to go down and then go down some more, and then make toes, then go up. So um, the next thing we have to do is give our cheetah some, just like some little claws on the bottom of the toes, on the bottom of the paws. And then from the letter C that we have up here, we're going to work on the tail. So I think it's a little bit easier to start from the top. So we're just going to close this out, make it into a circle, and then from the top of the circle, we're just going to go down all the way to the back of the cheetah, and then we're going to do the same for the bottom of the circle that we just made with the C. So we're going to go down. There we go. So the last thing we have to do is give our cheetahs spots, and cheetahs have dark spots. So you can make the spots wherever you'd like. So for example, we have a circle up here, so let's just go ahead and color this spot in. I'm going to color a spot on the tail, and I'm just going to make circles wherever I can on my cheetah. So they have different size circles. They have big circles, they have little circles. So maybe draw a big circle somewhere, and then like another little circle and big circle. And cheetahs have a lot of spots. And they have spots on their face as well. So let's give them dots on like around the eyes. Let's just make it darker. And they have spots on their forehead. So I'm gonna just make a half circle, a circle, a little circle, big circles. And you don't have to follow the circles along with me. You can make your own circles for the cheetah, and because they have a lot of circles, a lot of spots, almost like a Dalmatian. If you guys remember 101 Dalmatians, they have a lot of spots on them, and that's what cheetahs have as well. But that's almost our last features, is just making spots for our cheetahs. So I'm just gonna make a couple more circles. Maybe make one down here. And it's actually starting to look a lot like a cheetah now. So don't forget to give them spots all over the body. And then there's some little ones, so maybe just go a little bit, have a little fun with it. Just do circles, little circles everywhere you can. And the last thing we have to do with our cheetah is color it in. So cheetahs are yellow. So that's all I'm going to do. Just take my yellow color marker and go ahead and shade everything inside. And that would be the last thing we do, is just color our cheetah in. So I may just do this like a little rushed. Cheetahs have yellow, orange-y fur. So if you can do orange, that'd be maybe a little bit better, because it's like kind of like a dark yellow. So if you're using color pencils, you can probably combine the two colors. You can probably combine the yellow and the orange together, just to make it seem a little bit more a And I think the cheetah's nose is pink. I'm not 100% sure. But Lena always colors in the ears and the nose, so maybe she knows what color. I'm not Lena. Kayla. Kayla always colors in the nose and the ears, so maybe just I'm gonna leave those ears blank and wait to see what Kayla has to say. What color they are, Kayla? So that's my cheetah. I'm gonna add a little bit of orange because see if it'll work. Yeah, no, not with me. Not color pencils. Maybe around the circles a little bit. Hmm. So that's a little bit experimenting with our cheetah. So hopefully you guys are all able to do that. Uh, wow, I spent 20 minutes on the cheetah. Okay, I do want to try one more thing with us, and that is creating a box. So you know what? We have construction paper. So maybe everyone can go ahead and grab their construction paper, and we're going to try to work on making a box really quick using construction paper. So I have my construction paper here, and hopefully this doesn't take me a long time, and we can go ahead and do it pretty easily. So it should take us about 5 minutes, but I'm gonna go a little bit slow, so so we can see how to do it. I'm using blue construction paper. I believe you guys have multiple colors of construction paper, so we can go if we can grab one of those, that'd be awesome. If you want to use a white one or you want to use a red one, or I think we have light blue ones that we gave out, or green ones, we can go ahead and grab those. I'll give everyone a minute to grab their construction paper because we're going to make a box out of construction paper since we have some material to work with now. And this requires us to make the construction paper where it's like cutting a little piece of it, but we're not going to be using scissors to cut. We're just going to tear it off with our hands, but I'm going to show you guys a way to do that. So I may have to work with my camera a little bit to make sure that you guys are able to see it properly. So I'm sorry for the moving my camera. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now we can actually see the construction paper. Okay, so hopefully everyone has their construction paper because we're about to get started. The first thing we want to do is we're going to have to cut a piece of the bottom off. I am not going to be using scissors. I'm going to be just folding it multiple times so we can I'm trying to get this camera set up a little bit so we can actually see, you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So again, I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place with this one. Okay. I'm sorry guys, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure that everyone is able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is everyone should have their construction paper is from the top of the corner of the construction paper. I'm going to fold it into one side. So we can see I folded one side into the construction paper onto the other side. And now that we have this shape, this bottom part we're going to get rid of. And to get rid of it without using scissors and to cut it off, we're going to turn it to the side a little bit, and I'm going to fold it into it until it hits the inside, or better yet, I'll do it like this. Just fold it and make sure these corners align, and you can see that I'm folding it to where the other side of the paper, construction paper, goes to. So this is what we should have right now. So all I did so far was fold the bottom of the paper into the construction paper, because we're going to get rid of this part, and we're going to fold it forward, and we're going to fold it backwards again. And what this does, it makes the construction paper, the line where we're folding it multiple times, it makes it weak. Then that gives us the opportunity to go ahead and cut it without having to use scissors, because I don't want anyone to cut themselves. So we're just going to be doing that a couple of times. Fold it back and forth. So just keep folding it back and forth. And maybe with your nails, try to or with your finger, try to put some pressure on the bottom, because after we do that a couple of times, what we can do now is we can go to the bottom of where that fold that we just made and just slowly pull it apart on the line that we have been working on, that we have been folding back and forth. And if you do it a lot of times and put a lot of pressure on it, it should just go ahead and cut in a straight line. See? Cut in a straight line, and there we just cut construction paper without using scissors. Okay, so this part we don't need anymore, and now we should have a square. So hopefully everyone has the square now. Because after we make our square, we're going to want to fold the box or the square into itself one time. So we're just gonna open this back up, take the square and connect it to the bottom of the square now. So that's what we want to do. Fold it in half. So once we folded the square in half, we're going to fold it into a smaller square. So we're going to fold the square into itself one more time to make a smaller square. So once you guys have that, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up our construction paper, and then we're going to what is going to seem like we're making an envelope, but we're going to go past that. So we're going to open up our construction paper one more time after we made those folds, and now we're going to take the corner of the construction paper and fold it into the center of the construction paper. So we're gonna fold the sides into the center. So I'm gonna do that for all four sides. And that's one side that we folded into. That's all I'm doing. After we had done that, I have to open up our construction paper and we're gonna fold the corner into the center. Then we're gonna go to the other side and do the same thing for all four sides. Fold the corner into the construction paper, almost like we're making an airplane. So for those of you that know how to make an airplane, we're just folding the sides. So like right now, this is what we have, and we can make an airplane out of this, but we're making a box. So we're gonna continue folding the corners into the center. And this is what I meant by it looks like an envelope, but we're gonna continue folding the corners into the construction paper. So that's what we have so far. Corner into construction paper. And then the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to fold it one more time, but we're not going to fold it all the way. So we're going to fold it twice into each other. So I'm going to go a little bit slow for this one because it might be a little bit confusing. So the first thing we want to do is on the bottom, we want to go ahead and fold it like not all the way up, but almost to the middle a little bit. So now we have like half, and then we're going to want to do that for the other side. So all I did so far right now is we have our paper like this, and I folded it a little bit, but not all the way up. And then we're going to do that for the other side. We're going to fold it into so construction paper is kind of hard to fold. And this is the first time we're doing this, so maybe it might not come out perfect, but this is what we have so far. So that's all we've done so far is fold it in. So once we have it folded in, we're going to open it back up. And this is going to be the hard part. This is going to be the tricky and hard part because this is where the box comes in. So once we have all our folds, we're going to open it back up. And what we were doing earlier was making the folds so the box can work. So open two back up. So this is what we have so far, right? And what we're going to do now is we're going to open up the two sides where we have the long folds, where we did the fold inward, if you guys can remember. So we're going to open up the two sides, and the folds that are in the middle is what is going to make our box. And to do that, and to make the box, we're going to have to like lift it up a little bit. And this is where it gets tricky. I think I missed a step. So we folded it like this, open it back up. Oh, and then I forgot. Sorry about that, guys. Now we're gonna turn it to the side one more time and fold it like we did previously, but to the other side now. So this is taking a little bit more time than I thought. So I may go a little bit quicker now. So I'm gonna open up one side of our fold. I thought this box was gonna be like one of the easier things that we do, but it seems like it's harder than what I thought it was going to be. So once we have our folds, now we can actually make the box. So along with you guys, I'm also learning. So so what we need to do is yeah. You know what, guys? We're going to continue this over on Google Meet because I'm out of time. But thank you guys for being here right now. We'll get better at this as we go. Sometimes things don't we run out of time and we don't get to do what we want to do. But we're gonna continue on over to Google Meet. So I'll see you guys there. And right now because I'm late already. So see you guys over at Google Meet.